Pull. Good shot. Pull. Oh, he missed that one. Shot. See? All over. Good shot. Good shot. Nice. Golly, Brian. Brian.
What's up, guys? It's HarleyWood. Welcome back. In a few weeks, a bunch of buddies and I are going to Abilene, Texas on an annual duck hunting trip. So last year we went to Oklahoma. This year we're going to Texas. And last year I actually borrowed a gun. I do have a TriStar Viper G2 that I've hunted with also in the past, but I went ahead and upgraded. I got a Benelli Super Black Eagle 3. So this one, unlike my previous gun, takes 3.5-inch shells. So a little bit of an upgrade over the TriStar, but that's not what this video is about. So this video is going to be about this Claymore Solo from Caldwell. So the guys all got together over the New Year's break and we went up to one of their properties in the North Georgia mountains and we took this Claymore Solo. All right, all of us got a bunch of practice in. We actually took the Claymore Solo, the original Claymore that I reviewed actually about this time last year, and we had the Claymore Pull Pup there also. So we had 3 different throwers up there. If you have not seen my reviews of the original Claymore or the Pull Pup, I'll put links in the description below to those. And in a couple minutes, I'll talk to you about the pros and cons of each of those so that if you're in the market for a thrower, you can kind of make a decision on which one might be best for you. Now, when you get your Claymore Solo, it's actually gonna be in kind of this travel orientation right here, right? It's boxed up exactly like you see here. There is no assembly necessary. You simply take it out of the box. And then on the bottom here, you'll see that there is a knob right there, all right, which holds these 2 legs in place. So if I simply remove this, I can fold those 2 legs forward. And then there is another spot to screw this back into. And it actually holds those legs in that extended position and allows it to sit in a very stable platform. Now, whereas that original Claymore had kind of that feeding tower on the top where you just stack a bunch of clays in there and every time it throws, it auto loads the next one in. This one is a manual loader, all right? So you'll see it's got this little retention arm here. You put the clay in there, let it snap down and hold the clay in place. Throw it, and then it automatically resets, all right? So every time you push this pedal down, it puts tension on that spring, and then it reaches kind of this break point up in here, performs the throw, let off the pedal, and it will reset again. So if I switch it around to this side of the thrower, you'll see that there's a pin right here, all right? It is a captured pin, but you can pull it out, and then you can adjust the throw angle. So you can throw it up really high, or you can set it to throw out more flat. And there's also a dial right here that allows you to set the tension of the spring, all right? So the tighter you make this, the harder it will throw. If you loosen this up, it will throw a little bit softer. So we spent about 2 hours shooting clays that day. We had all 3 throwers there, and there's pros and cons to all of them, all right? So let's go over a few of them. On the original Claymore that has kind of that feeding tube, that feeding tower, that is the pro. The pro is that you don't have to manually set the clay every single time you throw one, all right? It automatically loads the next clay in, it resets, you push the pedal, it fires, reloads, and it's a very, very fast machine, all right? Kind of the con to that one is also that tower, all right? So when you fold that one down for transport, let's say you're gonna throw it in the back of your truck or the back seat or something like that, you have to take that tower off, and then it's got these little dangly arms that, and there's really no way to keep it attached to the device in transport, all right? So it leaves you kind of managing 2 different things. It's not quite as easily transportable. Is that the right way to say that? It's not quite as easily to transport as this one is or the Pull Pup is. Now on the Pull Pup, the pro of the Pull Pup is that because it's hand operated, you can shoot it very, very dynamically. So you pull that spring back and load a clay in there, and the shooter has no idea really where you're gonna throw that thing or the angle that you're gonna throw it at. You can even skip it across the ground. Now a lot of times it'll break, but sometimes you can get it just right, and then it's like chasing a rabbit with the shotgun. That one's a very dynamic rig, all right? It makes for some really, really cool, interesting shots where the clays can kind of bank and do some cool things. The con of that one is it's a two-person job. It requires two hands on the machine. There's a kind of a safety lever on that front grip, and then you got the trigger on the back grip, and you can't really shoot that and then transition to your shotgun. It's a two-person job. The original Claymore and this one can both be done by yourself, all right? Especially the original Claymore, it auto loads for you, so you literally don't need to do anything other than hit the pedal. This one, you at least have to reach down and you have to load it yourself manually and then hit the pedal, but you can be holding your shotgun in one hand, load it with the clay, shoot it, and get on target. We did it several times. I'll roll in some footage here so you can see that. Now, the pro of this one is that it folds up and transports very, very easily, all right? So you saw the configuration that it was in when the two legs were folded back, makes for super easy transport. The only real con that I can think of this one is that, again, it's a single load, single shot, all right? So it's a little bit slower than the original Claymore. And kind of a bonus pro of this is that there is nothing under tension until you depress this pedal, then it starts to pull on that spring, and then again, when it reaches that break point, it fires. The original Claymore, as well as the pull pup, on the original Claymore, when that thing resets itself, it is under tension. And although you don't have to reach down and put a clay in it with your hand, like I would not want to do that, because it auto loads itself, it is kind of a nerve-wracking device, all right, because it is under significant pressure. Same thing with the pull pup. With the pull pup, you pull that spring back, and then you actually have to go to put that clay in with that swing arm under tension. That is a little bit nerve-wracking also. This thing is much, much more comfortable to be around, all right? It's not under tension until you want it to be and you actually depress the pedal. They all come in at different price points. If memory serves, the original Claymore is the more expensive version. This one is in the middle, and the pull pup is the cheaper version. I'm gonna put links to all three as well as a promo code right here on the bottom of the screen. I have a 10% off promo code, and I'll put it in the description of this video as well. So go to the website, see the different price points, watch all three videos, decide which one's right for you, and have a blast, man. You really can't go wrong. It just depends on which one suits you best. But anyway, that's enough rambling. Get yourself a clay thrower. If you've got somewhere that you can go shoot, it is so much fun, especially with the buddies. It is a great time. That's it, guys. If you like this video, do me a favor. Consider subscribing to the channel, give the video a like. Happy New Year. Appreciate all the time you guys have spent watching the channel. Lots more content to come, and I'll see you in the next one.